y'all, welcome back to our channel. So today I am going to be cooking again, right? I'm always cooking. But our fish.
I want to do it, Mom.
You want to help me? Okay, well, let Daddy go wash your hands and put you on some pants and get your step stool. Okay, so you need to go to Daddy and ask him. So our fish for the week is gonna be trout. So I'm actually gonna cook some trout. I don't know if you guys have ever had trout, but we're gonna cook some trout, some basmati rice, and some zucchini blend, which is green and yellow zucchini. And it's actually like the steamable. Look, I'm cheating, but it is what it is. I mean, like, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? So this is the green and yellow zucchini blend. I'm gonna, season it, do all that good stuff. The regular basmati rice. Again, I don't have a rice cooker because I know how to cook regular white rice in a pot. And I can show you guys the little trick, I guess, that I do know. And I actually, it was confirmed on a comedy special, realistically. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get this started. So let's get it done. My little helper is back with me, and he is going to help me cook. But we're gonna go ahead and get started with the rice. So I'm using, this is basmati rice. Say basmati.
Basmati rice.
Hey, good job. He loves white rice. He really loves him some white rice. I, on the other hand, I grew up eating white rice with everything, rice and beans with everything. So I'm sure you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. So I've tried to honestly stray away from it, and then honestly for health reasons too. I love you too, baby. So what I'm gonna do is, that's the trout fish that we're gonna cook. But you have to follow directions, okay? So I have this simple container, right? And I'm literally going to fill it up to right here. So I found my favorite bowl to pretty much master me cooking rice in a pot without a rice cooker, right? So I'm not measuring, I'm not doing any of that, but I'm gonna fill it up to right there. So,
I love one of it.
I filled it up right there. And then the next step is you need to clean your rice. So I hope you guys are cleaning your rice. And you really want to clean your rice until pretty much the water is clear. You want to get all of that out. So I'm going to rinse through this multiple times until the water is pretty much clear. And then another thing that you want to also do is, once you clean your rice, you're going to pour it in your pot, right? And then I'm gonna fill up this bucket of water to the same amount that I poured in here. And then in my pot, I'm also gonna add some oil, some butter, and some salt. So that's what we're about to do right now.
So a little bit of white.
Yep. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and, okay, first and foremost, my rice is already in the pot. It's
rice. Now, while y'all in here doing your little cooking, I'm around here doing the real work, washing clothes. There's 3 baskets in there.
Oh, what? That's what you're supposed to do.
Oh, wow.
Where I lack, you fill.
I know, I'm finna finish up.
No, but a real story will come about that toilet. That's what we really need to educate.
It's wet there.
Daddy can't come in the kitchen?
No, it's because it's
I
wet.
thought you were my buddy.
No, it's wet.
It's wet?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So you have to back up and go to the couch.
Okay.
Ooh, he told you.
Then we go sit down then.
Okay, and side note, I took out his braids, so don't look. It's all wild. They got to get washed. Anywho, all right, so for the rice, I have butter, salt, oil in there, and I want to note to you guys, when you put your oil, don't put it up super high. That's how you burn your rice, right? And this, because I'm cooking other things at the same time, that's exactly why I have it on the temperature that I have it. And that was the first thing that I cooked in comparison to that being the last thing that I cooked, just because it takes a little bit more time to cook in comparison to the things that don't take as much time. So keep those things in mind whenever you are cooking, so that way you can prioritize. Yes, you can prioritize what needs to be cooked first, next, third, as you're cooking simultaneously. But I'm pretty sure that you guys do that process. You just didn't verbalize it aloud, but that's what I'm doing. So we're gonna do the zucchini blend, and he's gonna help me with that. And then after that, buddy, you gotta leave the kitchen because this trout right here is gonna be popping and all that good stuff, and I don't want you. Yeah, okay, so the zucchini blend. We're gonna go ahead and open it up. You can literally put this on the stovetop or the microwave, and I'm going to put it on a stovetop.
No, it's one right there.
Hey, babe, can you actually give me some scissors? I think they're in the bathroom. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get that open up, and then I'm gonna get my select seasonings. You already know.
Oh, it's so well.
Badia on deck all day. And I'm also going to season with some Italian seasoning and a little bit of garlic, roasted garlic. Get what, baby?
What's that?
I am, baby, I am. But we have to be patient, right? We have to do one thing at a time, okay? So I'm gonna do the roasted garlic and herb seasoning for my vegetables. So I keep my flavors kind of simultaneous in regards to like the trout, to the vegetables, and all that good stuff. Thank you so very much. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and pop that open. And, oh, I forgot one step. Spray your pan. So my aisle is not on. Yeah, let me turn it on low. I'm gonna spray my pan. I don't know about you guys, but I love spray oil. I use the vegetable oil one, like that. And I have my pan sprayed. And I'm actually gonna put it right here so you can help me, Cairo, and you'll season. So we're going to.
Whoa, you got a lot of them.
A lot of them. Now these are vegetables, Cairo. This is zucchini, and what is it? It's green and yellow zucchini. So that's what you're gonna help me cook, okay? So he's just gonna help me season it because realistically.
Mom, what that is?
What is what?
What's that up there?
Uh-oh. Okay, buddy.
Okay.
All right, I want you to stand right here. And you're literally going to sprinkle some on. Can I see your hand? Thank you. He's a lefty. But he actually uses both hands, so, but mainly his left. So like, because he uses his left, I encourage his left. But then I see him also flexing from right to left. All right, here. I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit of there on there. All right, thank you. Now this aisle is not on, you guys, so it's the back aisle that's on. So if you want to try that method with your little one while they prep the stuff, make them feel like they're doing something, you can always do that. All right, buddy, you did it. Oh, no, that's for the trout, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and get this trout seasoned and started. Sir, let's go with daddy. And yeah, and season my trout. It looks so much like salmon that I was gonna literally say salmon.
I want to do it.
Baby, mommy's just about to season this. And remember I told you the skillet's gonna get really hot, right? You could watch, okay? So yeah, it looks like so much like salmon, but it's not, it's trout. So I'm gonna season it, and then I'm gonna literally just go ahead and drop it in the skillet. And I have it currently like on almost low, but I'm using my favorites, Badia. But one thing about this fish, I'm trying to recall, honestly. This fish is almost similar to the tuna that we had, but not so much. And then also I'm trying the Blackened redfish magic as well for my trout, right? So this is like a Blackened season, but
my remote control, Mom.
What remote control, baby?
My remote control.
But I think it's gonna add like a nice little flavor to it.
Control.
Go look in your room, in your bin, your blue bin, where all of your electronics are.
Okay.
Thank you. So this in particular is, yeah, it's gonna give it that nice flavor. You can honestly just use this by itself because it's so much, like, it's really powerful, but I just can't use just that by itself on the trout. I'm gonna use my Badia. And then I'm gonna also, do I wanna add any more seasoning? Nah, I think I'm gonna leave it like that. I forgot to add some some minced garlic to my zucchini. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that as well. And then yeah, we're gonna go ahead and just put that in the skillet, and we should hear some sizzling soon. Let me turn it up a little bit. And I'm gonna put just a little bit of oil. I've already sprayed my pan, but I am gonna add. And then I'm boiling hot water. Cairo comes out, Mom, can you do hot water? And I'm like, what are you talking about, Cairo? Hot water? What do you need hot water for? He was like, hot water. Daddy said hot water. And surely enough, Kevin yells out, I need you to boil some hot water because I want to mop. So I have the kettle on as well. All right, let me get my prongs. Jesus, where is everything right now? Like, it's like when you wash dishes and then you don't put up the stuff. This is what happens. Yeah, I'm gonna use these right now. All right, because I'm honestly not trying to touch this fish. Like, I've already touched it enough. And it was funny because Cairo was watching me cut the fish and he was like, Mom, you got to be careful. You can cut your finger. And I was like, you're right. I can't cut my finger, but that's exactly why. And this is how it looks. That's exactly why Mommy has her fingers away. And as you can see, I'm placing it down, face down, because it has skin on it. So I'm placing it face down.
Mom,
Yes, baby.
I have a cutter.
All right.
I don't want to have
I'm placing it face down, and I'm just gonna let it cook to like almost like all the way, and then flip it over. And can I put? No, I'm not gonna put any more in there right now. All right, so we're gonna let that cook. So the fish is looking exactly like I want it to look. So I'm just gonna show you guys how pretty it is real quick. Well, let me plate it real quick. It's nice and brown, exactly the way that I like. And I don't know about you guys, but I don't like a dry fish. So I like to make my own little drizzle of sauce on it. So that way, like, as soon as it comes out the pan, I'm literally plating it and I'm drizzling my little sauce on it. It's honestly just butter. I do add a little bit more seasonings in it, but you can do butter and whatever seasonings you wanted, some salt and pepper, or, you know, my favorite, Badia. But I didn't put Badia in it just for some of you guys who are thinking that. No, but I'm literally going to plate it, and while it is nice and hot, I'm going to drizzle some of that butter on there and let that seep in because I don't want it to be dry, right? So I'm going to show you guys. And I don't like raw fish, so best believe it is cooked ever so eloquently. But yeah, and now I'm literally I'm gonna show you guys on camera. I'm just gonna drizzle that on there. I don't know if you guys can see. Okay, let me fix the lighting. And just drizzle that on there. Nobody wants a dry fish, right? So whatever you gotta do to make sure your fish is not dry, you would obviously hope that your seasoning is just enough, but sometimes it's not like that, right? So you're just gonna add your own little drizzle on it, and bam, that's that. Now I'm gonna go ahead and drop the rest of my fish in. My rice is looking good. So I'm going to show you guys my rice really quickly. Let me just drop this in real quick. All right. Tap on that. Actually, let's check on our vegetables since we're on this side. I'm going to bring it to you. And I added some garlic in there, but it smells really good. And now, let's see what the rice is doing. it's exactly as I want it to be, right? Basmati rice is not hard to cook. Shoot, white rice in general is not hard to cook. So for the girls out here failing to cook white rice or burning white rice, like either you need to go ahead and get you a rice cooker and accept that reality, or find your favorite bowl, measure that amount in there. Although I don't care for measuring technically, but find your favorite bowl, use that bowl. What happened? Almost coming out here showing my goods. Oh, okay.
Why are you yellow? Okay, I have on socks.
Yes. So I'm gonna go ahead and literally finish everything up, and the last video will be us, or the last part, shall I say, will be it plated. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this meal. It's really simple. It's not much. For the people who are wondering, you know, like how much are these things costing, that zucchini and zucchini blend was literally the Great Value brand, and you can get it at Walmart. You probably can get it for like either $1.82, $1.24, whatever you want to call it. Like, it's under $2 for that bag, right? These boys over here don't really care for vegetables like that, so I'm still gonna plate it because realistically, you're gonna see this vegetable and hopefully you're gonna eat this vegetable, and the more that you see this vegetable, you're gonna eat this vegetable. The white rice, the basmati rice, you can get it, what, a 2 or 3 pound bag for like maybe around $3. I bought the 6 pound bag just because we've been actually consuming a little bit more rice than usual, just because once you find out what your child likes to eat, you continue to cook that. Because I don't know about you guys or other moms out there, but it is like, it gives me anxiety when my child does not eat. Especially like, they're picky little eaters, and it's like we prep these meals, we cook these meals, and we're like hoping and just waiting for you to just like dive in the same like moment that we dive in, but they never just dive in like that. And I'm not for him eating the same thing, like in regards to like chicken nuggets and fries and all that kind of stuff. So I try to give him the white rice that I know that he likes alongside other things within that meal. You know what I mean? So like, if you find something that works for your child, cook it in moderation, because obviously, you know, you don't want to consume too many carbohydrates, but he's young, so I mean, like, realistically, like, he needs all his calories. But then, and then the fish, that's what I wanted to get to. The trout, it was probably like, I think it was like $13. I got it from Sam's. You shop around when you buy fish, right? But I go to the same place. Every other store is completely different. It's fresh fish. Check the expiration date. Check to see if it's wild caught. Check to see if it's, you know, antibiotic free, whatever you want to call it. Like, depends on your preference, but skin, no skin. But that one, as you can see, was a big fish, big fresh fish for $13. So that'll be our fish for the week. And it's really not badly priced. They have different ones according to the size of the fish. So you just gotta, like, I don't know about you, but I'm that person that be like this, lifting up till I find the price that I want to pay. So yeah, you just find whatever works. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and get everything plated. And yeah, I hope you guys try this meal. If not, be encouraged to, you know, try more fish in your diet. You would think I'm a pescatarian or something. But no, yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys like, comment, subscribe. If you tried the meal, please let me know. And I am gonna put what I use in the actual, I think it was the caption or title, description, one of the things. It was a great comment left about that, so thank you. I will go ahead and put that in the description for you guys to know exactly what products I did use and so forth and everything like that. So you could probably go out and buy it and try it and see if you like it, but always put your own spin on things. So you may make it way better than me for sure, but realistically, like, you gotta do what works best for you. But yeah, so again, thank you guys for tuning into our channel. Hope you guys have a wonderful Valentine's Day, because yeah, it's Valentine's Day. But yeah, bye.